of chairs that I picked up. These chairs I found on Marketplace, and I need them for a table that I had redone and turn them black. I want them to look more farmhouse, I guess, and I really like the black chair look with the white farmhouse table. So that's what I'm going for with these. Now these are solid wood pine chairs, and they have a really glossy finish on them, and just in past experience, that doesn't take paint really well. So the steps that I've done for this already that I will tell you about is just deglossing it with crud cutter, actually is what it's called. And so I washed them really good with that, and then I also used just some regular hot water and dish soap and cleaned them really well. What I'm going to do right now is sand them just a little bit, and I'm going to use my mouse sander. I'm just going to soften it up on those edges and then rough up the finish so that it will take the paint. And I plan to use chalk paint on these because I know that that's what's going to adhere best on this type of a wood and type of finish. So I'll get started on that, and then we'll move on to the next step.
So here I picked up my shop vac and I am just cleaning up all of the dust, and then I also took a rag, a damp rag, and wiped all of the dust off. These chairs were a real challenge to paint because of the construction of the backside of them, where the slats go into the base of the chair. And so I did the best that I could with a paintbrush, and then I always like to use a foam mini roller. That works really well to get most of the surface, and then you don't have as many brush strokes. So you can see that's what I'm doing here, is using the foam roller, and then I use the paintbrush on the back. But if you can see, I couldn't quite get into the back of the seat and then in between where the slats meet. So that part you'll see in just a moment how I painted that. Normally I wouldn't spend this much time and detail on a chair, but I didn't have any other options as we're in the middle of winter and below zero weather. So here you can see I am using a small paintbrush, and I'm just painting on into those areas with the black paint where I could not get with the regular paintbrush. So it was a lot of detail work on that. Normally I would, spray paint, but I don't have that set up in my garage right now. So that's what I had to do. Now I am distressing the chairs with a wet microfiber rag to give it a worn look, and it wasn't working quite as well as I expected, so I decided to get out the sandpaper. To seal and finish these chairs, I gave them a coat of clear wax and then a coat of dark wax to give them more of an aged look. These chairs turned out to be a lot more work than I had anticipated, but I think anything worth doing is worth doing well. Have you ever started a project and it turned out to be way more work than you wanted to do? Did you quit or did you keep going? I'd love to hear your stories. Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching. God bless.